Hi, welcome to my orchid update. First, I'll show you what's in bloom at this moment. Here we have Varicorn times Morellii. This is not a first-time bloomer, and it usually blooms at this time of the year in April, May, and then again sometime in the summer. I only have 6 flowers, but these brown and pink flowers are very fragrant. And it's one of the vandas that's done relatively well this year. So moving on. Here's a first-time bloomer and something that I bought from Ecuagenera last year. This is Oncidium Soto. The plant has a lot of these funny marks, so it's a work in progress at the moment, but it did put out 2 tiny little spikes. And I bought this plant as a replacement. I had it many years ago, and I personally think this smells better than Twinkle. So the flowers are cute. My Neophenetia is still in bloom after almost 3 months, so it's done pretty well. This is a plant that I had bought last year from Orchid Inn, and I think it was worth every penny. The leaves are quite nice too. Yeah, see the striped leaves, quite nice. And next to it, you have Pinky, which is Neophenetia falcara times gigantea, and these are quite fragrant and very long lasting. So this is the last spike. I've had some problems with some brown spots on the leaves. I'm not exactly sure why. But it's been a problem all winter for me with most of my vandas. And this one I thought was unaffected, but it's lost quite a few leaves as well. So, but it bloomed anyways. This is my Ascocentrum hybrid. So yeah, these flowers are very long lasting, and the plant is relatively compact. Well worth the money, though I'm not exactly sure where one would get this. I bought this from Clouds many years ago, but I don't think it's available anymore. So moving on, I have Calathea rubens. It's not really on its tail end right now, unfortunately. But yeah, flowers are really cute. It's not very fragrant. I mean, the one I saw at the botanical gardens was really darker and very scented. It smelled like cloves, maybe, but this one didn't. But it's been in bloom now for 3 months, so I'm not going to yell at this plant. It has a very unusual pseudobulb. Yeah, so this is the new one that's coming out this year, but look at the shape of these pseudobulbs. So I have to repot this at one point, and I'm not exactly sure how to do that. In the back is Primulinum times Gummy Paradise. And this too has been in bloom for a really long time. And the flowers are huge. I'm not sure if I can focus, but there. Yeah, so at one point I had 2, but now I have 1. But there are more buds to come, so it is a sequential bloomer from the Primulinum side. And next to it is, let's see here, where can I go from here? Next to here I have my psychopsis that is almost always in bloom. So flowers last maybe a month on my plant, and so yeah, I'm happy about that. Moving right along, I have the only fragmapedium that's in bloom. The flower looks a little wonky right now because it just opened, so it bloomed all winter long. So I don't know if you can see this, but if you count all these little leafy things, these are past flowers or buds, and so I think this is the 11th flower, and there's another one on the way somewhere in here. So it will have continued from the fall right through to winter, and I'm pretty sure because of the increased light, it will probably bloom all summer. So it had 22 flowers when I bought it. So yeah, this is Fragmapedium longifolium, if I didn't mention who it was. And I'll end this video by showing my recent order. All these are Fragmapedium Yelva Mir, BK, whatever that means. So I actually bought 3 plants because sometimes Ecuagenera can be notorious at sending plants without roots. So I didn't want to chance it, so I bought 3 because I really do like this Fragmapedium. This one has like blood red flowers, and there is some Calathea in it in the mix, so the flowers are bigger than the regular Besseae. Now when I removed the root ball and cleaned everything out, I think some of the plants, at least one of them, just looked like a bunch, like a collection of little babies that had been growing together. So I don't know if they were in a flask together. I'm not sure, but so the 3, the 3 plants here, I think, were all together. So since they came apart, I just potted them separately. And these 2 other plants, these multi-growth plants, are the other plants I think that I got. Yeah, so this is the biggest. There's one growth that's a bit wobbly in there, but I don't mind it being a bit loose because there was a bit of rot on some of the, as you could see, I put some dragon's blood in there. So the roots were actually pretty good on all of them. So no active tips per se, because I think the ends were all rotted out from being shipped. But all the plants had well, viable roots, if you will. When I cut the brown parts off, further up there was green inside, so they should do okay. They should do okay. So yeah, so if you go on the Ecuagenera website and you look up this name, you're going to see that it's quite lovely. Anyways, I like red fragmapediums. So anyways, I hope you've enjoyed my update, and thank you for watching, and happy growing.